the finals tournament. Craig, the tournament director, he was hoping for a crowd in excess of possibly 3,000 to 5,000. And I think he's going to go close to his mark here this afternoon. There's the New Zealanders on screen right now. The New Zealander ladies, they're primed, they're prepped, and they're ready to go. The battle of the ditch, possibly between here in Australia and New Zealand, as we like to call it.
So this is a very, very young Australian siders out here. So I reckon the Kiwis will fancy it up front. I reckon they'll fancy it up front against these girls, but very skillful bunch. So they've got some game breakers in their squad, the Australians. So it'll be interesting to see how they match up. I think it'll be tough for them, but looks like they're going to get the ball back here.
So we're underway. And the New Zealand ladies are going to spin it at every opportunity, and look at them go. That's Gould. Great tackle there by the Australian development ladies as well. So they're spinning it left to right here. This is what we come to love from the New Zealand ladies. Are they about to put the foot down? Tui got it out the back. Brazier running out of support. Couldn't get the pass away until now. Keeping it alive, aren't they? A little bit of razzle-dazzle here at Maury Breen. Tane for the try line. She's got 22 metres to run. She's coming back on the infield. She's looking around. She's spinning. What about that passage of play there from the New Zealanders?
Well, Kelly Brazier, no surprise to see the wizard, I think they call her. She's a very, very good player, and it looks like they're just on the back foot here, missing one too many tackles, and looks like they're in the corner. Yeah,
Tui will pin the ears back, go for the line and score. First try here, 5-0. Nice lead-up work too there by the New Zealand ladies.
Just need to get their hands on the ball, settle down a little bit. They know they're going to be under pressure though. They're going to be right in their faces here, the Kiwis. So probably a deserved lead, you have to say.
We've been able to strike goal after the first 1.5 minutes here in the first half. The breeze going across Maury Breen Oval here. As you can see there from the tent behind the goal kicker. It's a bit here and everywhere. Here's the kick now. They don't come much tougher than this. Strikes it okay, but pushed away to the left-hand side of the post. So 5-0 after 2 minutes here on Bar TV.
They just need their hands on the ball here, as I just said, if they're going to have any chance of really causing what would be an even bigger upset than the Fiji result. But, yeah, I think I'd see a few people over there with blankets on. I'm not sure. Don't let that deceive you. It's not that cold.
I don't think they're from Australia.
No.
I don't know where you'd come from on planet to have blankets on you here today. It is very hot.
This is what they needed, the Australian development side. Just calm it down a little bit. All in front of the kicker there from the kickoff. Racey McGregor looks like she's going to, you know, short kick and hopefully set something. Looks like they're working on something here. Be interesting to see what they come up with.
Well, the Australian ladies, they haven't seen this end of the field, have they?
No.
It's about their chance now to put the foot down and create a bit of havoc. Let's see what they can do. Will the New Zealanders allow them to? They come back with the ball, New Zealand. Dangerous, elusive, switching the play here. Creating that little bit of razzle-dazzle here in the sevens. Let's see what they can do. This is Tui. Still going Tui. Tui's strong. Tui's tough. Tui's got speed. Down to the 22. Now, which way will they work? They come the commentary side. Numbers this way. It's just a matter of putting it together. Tane for the try line. Inside the 22. Still going Tane. New Zealand on fire in the opening 3 minutes here in this clash against the Australian development squad. Simpkins. Simpkins is through. Nobody's going to get Simpkins. She's underneath the black dot. And it's now 10-0 with a kick to come.
Yeah, they're dictating the pace. They're dictating the play. They're too strong at the moment, it looks like, to be honest with you, Pete. It's easy from up here, but it just looks like they're just slipping off one tackle too many, I think, just to make a real impact.
Yeah, you're quite right, and that's reflective. On the Bar TV scoreboard, there's the kick. They don't come much easier in the game of sevens than right in front of the post. So they've been able to convert the try. They lead after 4 minutes here by 12 points to 0. Well, the Australian side we don't really know what they've got in them, have we? We haven't even seen them being able to go past the 10-metre line
Well,
yet.
the thing is, they've actually got a hell of a lot of creativity in there, believe it or not. They've got a hell of a lot of creativity. They've got a lot of pace out wide as well. It's just a matter of getting their hands on the ball. I think they're just being out-muscled a little bit at the moment, which is to be expected when you've got, I think, about 6 or 7 in this team, but between 16 and 18 years old. So you're playing against the World Series champions, you know, so not an easy task.
They're throwing it around, but the gap closes just as quick there from the New Zealand ladies. So
this could be a chance.
They have a chance. It's just a matter of running the ball back on the inside, and that's what they do. Stepping, weaving, pirouetting their way through. But Ketu is there from the New Zealanders. So trying to nudge past the halfway line. They're about to do that. They've got space. They're away. The Australian development ladies, they've gone 50 metres to score a fabulous try.
How many times have you seen with the ball in this half? Not that many times, but they come away with points. She was one of the girls, actually, Jamie Fressart scored the try, and she has got a step I have not seen in many other women's players, I have to say. It's outstanding. It's almost Fijian-like, you'd almost say. So to put a couple of their players on the back foot there, World Series champions kind of players, that was very impressive. It gives them a little bit of hope there now, right underneath the posts.
It does. Well, if they can turn on that sort of extravaganza, anything is possible here.
There are points in them. It's just whether they can get in there 22 enough. That's the only thing I'd question. Exactly right.
Yeah. As we approach half-time here, inside the last 58 seconds of the first half. New Zealand ladies coming off their own 22-metre line here. And I guess it's this stage of the game where the New Zealanders are looking to all their class and experience as well. They love to go up the middle. They love to play that direct play. And that's exactly what we're speaking about. Brazier's away. She's inside the 22. Nobody is within 50 metres of her. And she slows down and scores. Otherwise, she would have been running all the way to Brisbane.
And we were talking about the last game, Emily Cherry being one of the best players in the world. There is one of the best players in the world. No doubt about that one. Kelly Brazier, awesome player.
Yeah, there she is there, Brazier.
You have to say she actually just looks like an athlete, doesn't she? Looks like a your perfect
built like
archetypal sevens player.
She's got everything. If you want to model your woman's game on anybody, she would be one of the perfect examples.
Very good player.
Now to Simpkins. Hits it. Misses it from right in front. Well. That's what happens. That's what can happen. Yep. 17-7, 10-point ball game. Siren. It sounded in the background.
It'll be the last player to half beat.
But we'll still have, as you mentioned there, one last hurrah.
Be interesting to see what they do with this, whether they try and go for points or they just get it out of play and try and regroup.
They've gone deep, haven't they?
They're going to give it a go.
They're going to throw it around here and try and take them on, front on. And go admire here the Australians.
Talina Simon.
Simon down the touchline. There's a foot race on. She steps, she weaves, she pirouettes. She's still going. And they finally throw it towards the touchline. Thanks to Tui. Now look at this. Can they offload? Oh! Tane came from behind and smashed her sideways. Penalty here. Well, exciting play to end the first half here. It's the New Zealanders here, throwing it around, numbers this way. Here they come. Now they look to attack over the halfway line. Still coming inside the Australian half with speed and pace and supporting the ball carrier at will.
Forward there.
Wow. That was class, and that's half time.
I'll tell you what, that is a really good effort. I'll tell you, that's a really good effort. They had the ball for probably about 25% of that half.
Yep.
And I'm looking at it from a very biased Australian perspective here, but they had the ball for 25% against the World Series. You're probably staring down the barrel a little bit there to 20, 30 points down. Yeah. So to stick in there, good effort, and they're still in there. I think it'll be tough.
Yeah.
But,
But it's only a 12-point margin. It's anything can happen. So we'll just see the girls here just getting their instructions from their trainers and their coaches. The key Kiwi ladies here. And I'd say there'd be a big audience back across in New Zealand right now.
Probably still celebrating, aren't they?
Still
After
celebrating. They probably haven't been to sleep.
Right.
And knowing a few Kiwis, they know how to party long into the night, don't they? They just keep on going. There's no stopping them. Pretty much like their counterparts when the Australians get going. So it could be our turn to party.
12 hours
possibly
time.
in 12 hours time.
Let's hope so.
Let's hope so. It's going to be
talking about it a bit with Gareth earlier,
Yeah.
and he seems to think Australia by 1 to 12 points.
Yeah, I don't think there'll be much in it.
No, I don't think so either.
Yeah, I'd say that would probably do it for Australia. But it'd be nice if we could run up a cricket score, but I don't think that can happen.
Well, we did all right against, I think it was in Mendoza a couple of weeks ago. That was a good result.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's going to be a tough. It's going to be a tough game. I think we're all nervous about it here, waiting for the game.
Oh, it's nervous. It's gut wrenching, isn't it? Just that anticipation, not knowing, and being so close to the final as well. Let's hope that it can go our way. That's the way the script should go, hopefully. But you never know a script, though.
Exactly right. You just hope when the Australian girls come out now, you hope they believe they can do it. That's all. I mean, it's going to be a real tough one for them. There's no doubt about it. You're playing against a world-class side here. You just hope they believe they can do it, and they can do it.
Yeah.
Just hope they do.
And half the time, it's all about mentality, isn't it? You know what goes on in that mind.
There's some pretty good. You'll be hearing a lot about these 7 players in the Australian development side in the next few years as well, I'd say. So.
Yep. Well, here we go for the second half. As we mentioned in the break, the Australians have done tremendously well. As we mentioned, they haven't had much of the possession at all. And the only small amount of possession that they have got, they've been able to turn it into points as New Zealand throwing it around at will. They're about to cross the halfway line. They're running out of support. Tui steps, still going Tui. She's got the 22-metre line. Lovely pass around the back to Broughton, and she runs away and scores a try for the first time in the second half to the Kiwis.
And you're talking more World Series players, just a bit of World Series experience, probably just a bit of age. Yeah. Literally just a little bit bigger and a little bit stronger, that's all. Just a little bit, that was very skillful as well, that last little offload as well. They're just getting away the offloads in the midfield. As you see, Kelly Brazier again, she breaks the tackle a little bit and manages to get away the offload. It's really hard to wrap her up. That's just a class player. So they're playing well, New Zealand here. They're playing very well. This is very much a danger game for them, as Fiji found out.
So it's 22 points to 7. So the kicking duties fall in the hands of Gail Broughton. 22 metres out. Got the wind behind the kick. Can she use it to her advantage? Just falls up short. So no change here on the Bar TV scoreboard. We've had 8 minutes in this 14-minute contest, and it's the New Zealanders dominating. Can they go on with it by 22 points to 7 here?
And from what you've seen so far, Peter, what do you think? Obviously, looking tricky for the development girls, but what do you reckon about the Pearls versus the New Zealanders at the moment? Is it? Looks like it's going to be a straight hit out.
Oh, mate, I'm really looking forward to it if it goes that way. You know, I bring it on. Bring it on. What do you think?
Oh, it's a flip of a coin, to be honest with you. So, you'd have to be. I wouldn't be, supporting the Australians if I wasn't going to go for them. So I'd have to go for them. But
yeah,
Jesus, it's me one to not to miss.
Oh, that is a blockbuster. Stay with us as the referee here hauling it back to the 22.
Not sure. Was that given for a forward pass? They're just drifting forward. Wow, I didn't see much there.
So the scrum. Haven't seen too many scrums in this one, have we? It's been end-to-end stuff. So let's see if the New Zealand ladies here can further dominate their lead. Ball on the ground, scooped up, battened away. 7 with it is a Simpkins, showing her speed, showing her class, and showing all her skills to get over in the corner there towards the Wyong Leagues club end.
I think her foot may have been out of touch there. I think it was just literally got her there.
Pulled it back, they did.
I think Dominique Dutoit there, just last gasp tackle, just managed to just about force her out of play. It was fantastic try-saving tackle.
It was. So we'll have the line out as they've pulled that one back.
Bit of pressure on this line out here. No, I did well.
Aussies here, inside their own goal. Looking around, looking for support.
It's going to be attacking 5-metre scrum here.
So we're coming to a conclusion at the end of this match with our stream. So what we'll do, we'll take a quick break immediately after the full-time siren here, and then it will be up to everybody at home and around the world to click onto our second link, and that link will be active for the remainder of the day. Lovely kick. Where's the chasers? Here they come. Simpkins, all she's got to do is put it down, and she made it look oh so easy.
We've seen in the last two games, actually, just picking them right times to put the little kick through. She was sort of, I think it was Alicia Quirk doing the last game. You've seen it again there. They just know, these players just know, the world-class players just know when to kick it through. They don't just kick aimlessly now. They just found a little eye of a needle through there, and easy dot down for Wata Simpkins.
And there she is there, Simpkins. As we just mentioned, they make it look so easy in tough situations. So an unusual type of style here for Broughton, taking her time. And just goes across the 22-metre line. As we head inside now, what have we got? We've only got around
a couple of minutes, I think. 2 minutes.
2 minutes, yeah, on the scoreboard. It's 22-7. So the way this is going, the New Zealanders may be able to sneak another one in before the full-time siren here. Bit of cloud cover coming across Maury Breen Oval as well. A few dark clouds hovering around the back. Hopefully we can get through this tournament with a dry pitch. It's a fairly humid day, as we said, up around 26, 27 degrees here. So,
as you see, they're just a drop ball from the restart, and they just the best teams just like sniff them out straight away. Then just bundled into the touchline. There's literally no room for error against some of these sides.
So let's see if they can finish this one with a 5-pointer. They look good when they attack. Just short of the 22. Goss. Palming. New Zealanders going back towards their own line, but they've been able to,
touch high from Rachel Crothers there on Sarah Goss. Just come as a finisher.
Hembley, going their way here with only seconds remaining here between the New Zealand ladies and the Australian development ladies. Love sprinting it, don't they, from edge to edge, as we're witnessing right now. Support there as well.
First receiver, Kelly Brazier again here. She's been kind of the difference, I'd say, in this game. She's been outstanding.
Brazier looking around. She knows if she can kick. There's another try coming for Tui.
Outstanding from her, you have to say.
Carbon copy pretty much of the second last try as well. And Tui.
She may have been in front of the kicker. They might be saying she's in front of the kicker.
There is a question mark.
There is. No try in front of the kicker.
No try. She was in front of the kicker. Good work by the officials, though, to adjudicate that.
Eagle-eyed.
So it's no try. They've called it back as she was in front of the kicker.
I think they have one more shot at this.
So 20 points. It's the margin here. Australia throwing it around on their own line. New Zealand scrambling. Ball's out the back. Picked up by the New Zealanders. And that's it. That's the try. Brazier finishes it off for them in grand fashion.
Probably the right result, you'd have to say there. Probably a fair reflection. I'd say it's probably about 80-20 in the end possession. They just couldn't get out of their own half into the opposition 22. But they played well there, New Zealand. Fully deserved to win.
Okay, well, what we'll do, we'll take a break, we'll change links, and we'll come back for the afternoon stream right here on Bar TV.
And then final.